The poor are taken advantage of by those with more power and wealth daily. The gap between rich and poor continues to widen, leaving many struggling to make ends meet while the affluent get away with unethical and immoral behavior. Sadly, it is often those who can least afford it who are left paying the consequences of such injustice. So it's time that we demand a system that works for everyone and not just for the wealthy few. Capitalism can be modified to encourage more equality. This transformation can take place through many avenues, reducing economic discrepancies between regions, levying taxes on high-paying individuals, increasing the minimum wage, or implementing strict punishment for corporate tax avoidance. Additionally, it requires initiatives from organizations and people alike to ensure justice and steadfastness within our financial structure. Indeed, collective effort from all sectors of society is paramount if we hope to build a fairer world where everyone experiences equality. Governments can assist the poor in various ways, such as by providing access to quality education and healthcare, increasing the minimum wage, and offering tax credits for low-income families. Additionally, governments can provide subsidies for housing and job training programs to help those in need gain economic opportunities. Lastly, governments can institute stricter regulations on businesses to maintain fair wages and working conditions. Through these efforts, governments can create an environment where everyone has an equal chance to succeed regardless of social or economic background. Although our financial standings may vary, we all have the same purpose: to live a fulfilling and joyous life. Money can give us more opportunities and options, but it will never be able to purchase true happiness or genuine companionship, which unites us as humans. For this reason, let's strive towards creating an equitable society where everybody has equal prospects regardless of their fiscal beginnings. Together, we could construct a world wherein everyone is given fair access to reach their utmost potential. Poverty should not become an obstacle to success. Everyone has an inalienable right to justice, independent of their economic situation. Nobody should be denied access to the legal system or suffer any adverse consequences simply due to a lack of resources or knowledge concerning how it works. Governments must guarantee all citizens straightforward access to a fair and equitable judicial system, regardless of economic conditions. Additionally, governments should provide social initiatives and assistive networks so those in poverty can fight for justice without fearing financial strain looming over them. Without access to education, individual and professional success becomes a mere pipe dream. We can bridge the gap between poverty and resources by offering everyone educational opportunities regardless of socioeconomic status. Investing in our society's education has countless advantages, from fostering mutual respect amongst citizens to creating an even playing field where everybody can reach their potential without considering wealth or social standing. Education gives people the skills they need to succeed no matter who they are. Every person deserves the same economic and social opportunities, no matter their race, gender identity, disability status, religious beliefs, or any other qualities. Poverty should never be a factor in dictating one's life chances. Everyone is entitled to access health services of good quality. By providing educational opportunities, we are investing in the success and security of our communities. Governments worldwide must commit to fighting inequality among different racial and ethnic groups regarding wealth and financial stability so that no one is left behind or living below the poverty line. We must take decisive action to close the gap between able and disabled individuals regarding employment opportunities and social services. A world of equality is only achievable when everyone has an equal chance of accessing resources, no matter their background or economic standing. No one should be held back from realizing success due to poverty. We all must ensure a level playing field. Regardless of individual identity or social standing, everyone should have the right to express themselves openly and without fear. Each voice carries value and deserves to be heard. Those in positions of authority must acknowledge this reality and guarantee that every person, regardless of background, can confidently communicate their convictions with no repercussions looming over them. All individuals have an inalienable right to express their thoughts without fear of retribution freely. This fundamental human privilege is essential for creating a more equitable and just society that values every voice's importance. We must always stand up and defend this freedom, no matter how powerful those who oppose it may be. All individuals should be treated with the same respect and dignity without exception to their age or stage of life. Everyone has an unalienable right to freedom of speech and education, no matter how young they may be. Age cannot determine who deserves fundamental human rights. These privileges belong to us all, regardless of our age or other factors that seek to disqualify us from enjoying them. Life, liberty and security are inalienable for every person on this planet. It is not up for debate or discussion. Social media corporations should not have the right to control, dictate the rights and abilities of individuals to express themselves. While these companies may have specific policies in place, they should never infringe upon an individual's fundamental human rights, such as free speech or freedom of expression. Everyone deserves the right to express their ideas and opinions without oppression or fear of censorship, no matter how powerful these organizations may be. Therefore, we must stand up for our rights and speak out against any attempts to limit our freedom of expression. By holding those in power accountable, we can protect our rights from being undone by future governments or influential people. Citizens should pay close attention to how their elected officials and leaders manage the country's affairs and use their collective voices to defend their freedoms when necessary. If a person sees that their civil liberties have been infringed upon, they must be empowered with the courage to take action so that injustice is not unchecked. Moreover, we need to be aware of our rights and the regulations designed to safeguard them, allowing us to defend ourselves more effectively if the need arises. Consequently, we must unite in solidarity and remember that protecting each other's fundamental rights brings much more strength than anyone alone.